Welcome back to the channel, hope you had a great week. This week, now we've got a rear end, we're starting to work on the windowsills. We've got the metal, we've got the welder, I've got a bit of gas left, I need to pick some up this week. We're going to chop out the bad bits of metal, give it a paint, sand it down, give it a paint and get the needed bits in onto here, which then just make it nice. We've built a temporary wall of cloth to protect the bus when we're cutting, because we are very close to it today and I can't guarantee it won't hit it, so we built that. I'm just going to put some bit more on the bottom to tape that up and we can crack on. So let's get cutting and getting these in, so then hopefully I can measure these up, build the metal frame for in between, and then next week hopefully might be able to cover these in to get this sorted. Let's crack on. So now our wall of blankets is fully up. Next job is to mark out the bits I need to cut with an acrylic marker. So we're doing that. Obviously it's good to here, but then we've got a hole here. So I need a cut there and a cut here. These are just little holes, so I'm just going to fill them in with the welder. And then this is the big bit on this one, so we'll do a cut here and a cut here. And then the back bits on this one is okay, just wants treating, no holes, which is always good. So this you cut there, and then we're going to cut along the line there, and then we'll just put the plate on there and there, and then the plate on there and there. Obviously we're not going to see this once we put the windows in, so it doesn't need to look pretty. Later on today we'll be building the surround supports for this to make sure that they're, to give it some flexibility. That's going to be in the panel. We're going to sturdy it up with some struts. So with the spare steel, 2 struts in there, which we can then rivet into to secure the panels. So let's get the grinder on. Put all in my glove already, look. Yeah, so we cut the first bit of bad section out, and that's basically what I'm going to repeat. As you can see, the steel's good on the inside, it's just the tops. So I'm just going to cut this next big bit out here, and then from that we'll be able to treat what's there and get in the good stuff and just plate over that. So we've got a second section out here now. Just had to take this lip down slightly more because there was just like a bad bit of metal there. I'm tempted just to put 2 cuts along here, one across there and then one down this side, just to take this out and plate it, and I know it's 100%. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Get me pen, where's my pen gone? Pop you down there for a sec. I've got my pen on me still. If we just cut there, down this line, and then cut it there. Then obviously just follow down this line here. That'll take that off. Just take that out, and then it's just, rather than to weld it up and just more hassle, we'll just plate over. We've got enough plate to cover all of this, so let's do that. And we'll get cutting some plate to put in its place. Right, so that's one window done. That's where the little holes were. Just took the little line out of it down there. So we'll go and get the grinder. We'll give this a quick grind down, and then we'll treat it with some red oxide, and then we will plate over the top for the win. So we're just giving this a quick sand down and got all the spare screws off the back. And you need to put this over and it fits with the welding there. Bob on. Look a bit shy there, but we can build that up just fine. So I'm going to cut this down to size. So leave a little bit of a lap on there. And then we get this little pen out. Ooh. And we'll cut there. Get the bar on that, give that a cut, and then this little bit here might cover that bit. Then we'll have a look at the support. Oh, we need to do some painting as well.
Step back.
I've ordered a skip for the purple turd. So that means one thing, either it's going in the skip, I might cut it all up. But now we've got a new rear end, I'm actually going to empty it so we can start working on the inside. Let's get started. Hey up, buddy.
So today we've got some buckets so we can go tidy downstairs and put it all in the skip. And we've got some gloves. This in the skip. Right, follow me guys. I'll show you how to do it. Right, so this is the skip. It's very big. How much we've got in so far. Right, so I'm just gonna jump onto this, throw this bit first.
We have space! Turn on my spotlights on, you can see. So downstairs is looking pretty good. Are you happy, Nicole?
Yes, it's a lot better.
A lot better. So we've just got upstairs to do now. So Poppy's going to go upstairs. Livigo's just coming over, fill up the buckets and then get it emptied. We have took some stuff out from upstairs yesterday that we didn't film. So it is a lot emptier than it was. But there's still a lot to come out. So send Poppy up here and we will crack on.
What? Every single day going MIA.
So the bus is empty, except from the foam and the carpet because I can't go in the skip. So we've got lots of space down here. There's some odds and ends at the end that we need to keep, and a scrap pile. And then upstairs we've got one empty bedroom for me and Nicole. It echoes now. And then all the way down there, that's just what's left to go in. With bits and bobs we take down to the tip. So happy days. The skip is very full. We've made every opportunity to fill every hole on it. We've had the kids sat in there stuffing bits in. I'll show you the skip, but it's a job well done. It's taken us a couple of hours with all of us on it, but it's definitely worth the hassle. The bus has had a quick swap round of vehicles, so there's buses everywhere. So it's been a good opportunity. So this is the skip. Full. I've been good, I've kept it to the fill level. It's all there. So yeah, there's buses everywhere at the minute getting moved around, sort of getting ready to put things into certain places and get other ones being worked on. The B10A has been sat in the other shed for good God, about a year and never moved, wouldn't start, and it's got started today. So we can get that over to get bits and bobs fixed on it. So buses everywhere. I'm just going to, while there's nothing in the shed, while there's nothing there, I'm going to get the grinder and just go over my welds on that window and take them bits off so I can start putting the sheets on after lunch. We can get them on this side and done and dusted. Bit of a random video, but it's the way it is, how it's played out this weekend. So the plan is with this is the still down here will sit on this, so we're going to put a very, not temporary, but a very rough sill around the edge of the metal, and we will seal it properly once we're done at the top. Now I'm going to put a few tack welds in behind to hold it onto the metal struts, and then we will basically drill and rivet into these. So these obviously are welded in yesterday and they look nice and strong. So I just need to wait Nicole finish her lunch so we can hold this up and get them into place. We're going to drag the welder on the inside so we ain't got to rush around with all the cables, and we should be on to a winner.
We've put this on in place when Dad's just going to weld it.
So we've put some tacks in it, as marked this side.
Oh, one second, our camera's a bit... Can't really see you,
hello.
it's a bit dusty.
It's marked it. It's not gone through though, so we can sand that down. Time we primed it, but it's not going to slip now. So all we need to do now is just go around and push all of this in.
What have you done?
I smashed another window.
Oops.
I don't need it for driving, so it's not much of a problem, but I'm going to have to block it in with something.
It's alright, we could just block it in now. Just put a bit of vinyl all over it. It'll be fine.
Smash window.
It will stick. Stick it back together, won't it? From the inside.
I was trying to get this off, so obviously the window can sit on the frame.
What happened?
Well, we have this one in. Second time lucky. As it slipped before. But yeah, it's all a learning
Get
curve.
the camera to Poppy. Can we just hold this one up so I can see how far this one sits?
Might just
I can't
Go
remember
and
what I
stand
measured
over
to.
there.
Lift this one up.
Go stand over there.
I'm trying.
Just line it up roughly with where it will be there.
Yeah. I'm filming.
Oh, no.
There's a hole.
Yeah, there's a hole this side.
Oh, that's good, Clean. Is it about right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It would have fit in perfect with the glass, but now obviously the glass is broken.
Okay.
I can deal with that later day. That's fine.
So, Mummy is just holding the metal. Right.
Got it?
Here. Right. Daddy, I'm filming you.
Sorry, dude.
Alright, don't worry. Yeah, I think it slipped, but... Yeah, we'll let it go.
Yeah, that was easy.
So they're in. A bit of an hassle, but we've got them in, and we've got half of the downstairs enclosed. They are only tacked. I need to finish them off, which we will do. But I'm going to make the supports now for these two sides, so we can at least get them in today. So I'm just going to get the angle grinder. Feels weird I've had to come inside to get something out, but quite happy with that. And obviously we can treat all this as well once it's in. So Nicole's gone round with a tri-square and marked off the steel. So let's get this plugged in and get cutting.
So now I'm going to use the heat gun and just heat this up and then pull it off for my dad.
So the window's now fully prepped for the paints to go on. I've made the two supports, we just need to weld these in place so they're nice and secure. So let's get on with some welding.
So we've got all of the upright struts in for this side. And then I think what we're going to do is just put the sheets of metal on, like we did the other side. Put some more silicone on.
This isn't the final silicone, guys, it's just
to hold it in place.
And then we'll silicone it in place around the edges like with a kitchen sink. Right, let's get everyone on here, get all the crew here, and then we can bolt that on and then measure for the next one.
I don't think I would be able to carry.
Oh, you can just on your own, Poppy. This is the biggest panel we've got, so we've got everyone here. Let's have a lift up.
You move up that way. I can't lift it.
They all push me out the way, I'll wait for it.
You need to go that end. To get the height.
No, that's fine.
Right, ready?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. Mummy needs to line it up with that edge as close.
I need you to...
Let go, girls. Let go for a minute. Let go. Up as tight as you can to that door.
Oh, that is
That's tight, yeah?
as tight as I can have.
Okay, right.
Right, it needs to go up.
Oh, push it up your end. Keep going, keep going. You don't see be able to see that line.
Oh, it's falling
No,
on
it's
me.
not. It's not.
It's where it's moving.
Right. This side's in, so I'm just put the clamp on. Can someone come and just do that clamp up? Someone just twist it that way. That's it. Keep twisting. Keep twisting. More. 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 You got it? Okay. At the top, preferably. Perfect there. Hold it there. Perfect.
smells like Vaseline.
Right, it needs to come. Can it come this way anymore?
Just 1 second. There's actually a gap in this side.
Yeah, there's a gap this side as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Right, it needs pushing up here though. That's too low.
Not marked out the pillars.
It's fine.
Just a minute. Blooming heck, I've got it on my head. I'll have to have the scrub of that off. God, I've got it everywhere. It's on my hands, on my head. We've got both sides in. One side and the other side's in as well. We're all panelled up. It's a very weird feeling. It's now very echoey in here. But it is so weird to have the bus enclosed again. The kids in the car have done a fantastic job today emptying the bus out while I've been making the struts. It's been a really random video. I do apologise. It was sort of filmed over 2 weekends. I've lost some footage somewhere. The kids filmed in between the video that we put out on Wednesday that they were doing upstairs. So it's been a bit of an odd one. So I do apologise if it's a bit backwards and forwards. But we've got a lot done. And now we've got the sides in, it makes life a lot easier. Obviously there's still a lot to do. We need to obviously do a bit more welding to secure these on the inside. We need to treat all the metalwork that's there and just tidy up the frame down here. The frame's good, just need to tidy it up. Same with this side, we just need to put one little plate on the back of this one here, treat and make it nice. It's clear down here. I've been doing a bit of editing work before I film this. I'll show you upstairs. We've still got a little bit of light. The kids done a great job up here, just sorting everything out. We've still got carpet and foam to get rid of, and one bit of carbon fibre. It's not. I wish it was carbon fibre, fiberglass. But it sort of gives you the scale of the size that we are now working with. If I walk from front to back, all the way to the back, we've not been able to do this for a very long time. But this is from the back. And we'll keep going forward and forward and forward. It's a fair old walk, and obviously all the way to the window at the front there. Next big job is definitely going to be to fill the ceiling in, put the roof back in. On here, we need to order some sheets to do that, and I can start looking at solar panels. Well, looks like I've got a black eye there. Getting solar panels on here and getting that sorted. So yeah, that is it for this video. Bit of a random one. Bit bitty, but we're empty. We're enclosed downstairs, and we can actually walk in the bus. We have got some massive plans for the inside. We've been talking through the plans today. Now we can actually see what space we've got. We've spoken to a lot of people over the last week about getting jobs done that particularly I don't want to do or I can't do. I've got someone coming to take some more windows out for me professionally upstairs. They're taking out 6 of the windows, which is going to be fantastic. We'll be boarding those up, and I'll talk about that in another video why. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop waffling now before you moan I'm waffling. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't like and subscribe, do that because it helps us, and I love hearing from you and giving me some tips or telling me off for doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. If you really want to watch more content, Luna's got her own trucking channel, which is Spotting with Luna. She's uploaded a few videos on there in the last couple of weeks, and we'll crack on. So thank you very much, and I will see you next Sunday.